Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Thursday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. We're going back to Ark of Napishtim tonight. Tonight could be the night we finish this. I'm not 100% certain, but I know our next stop is going to be, oh, gee, where is it? We're going to Zemeth Island next. But before we do that, we've got another trial. Hey, what's up, Catman? Hold on a second. Hold on. Don't redeem it yet. Okay, now you're good. Glad I got that out in time. I'm doing well. Hope your day's going well as well. Okay, so before I move on to the story, I want to go ahead and do the trial. We've got at least one trial left. This could be the last one. And we couldn't finish it last time due to the fact that yeah, me too. Me too. I had the window pulled up. I just hadn't clicked log in yet. And fortunately, I remembered that right in time. So this could be the last trial. We couldn't finish it last time because we needed to be able to...
Will you be okay? Really? Well, if you say so.
I wouldn't have been okay before, Krevia, but I didn't have the means to breathe under
Now, get on the pedestal.
water. I'm glad to hear that, Catman. You got a lot to be happy about lately.
May you be blessed with Alma's protection.
So, toward the end of this passageway, there's a path that leads underwater. I couldn't go through it the last time I was here because it said it was too deep for Adal to enter, which basically was code for you gotta be able to breathe underwater. You can't yet. Uh-oh. I forgot all about that. Stop. I wonder what would happen if I was to equip the heavy belt. Well, for a Thursday, it was pretty typical. Which there's nothing wrong with that. No, stop! Oh my gosh, this is so... I mean, what game does this? Doesn't give you any more time than that. To get to an area where you won't get swept away. Man, I wish I had a soundbite or I wish I had a soundbite for that. Cause this, excuse you, dude. Oh my gosh! Finally. What? It put me right over that gap. How How did I go right over the gap? That's gonna be a really tough jump, but I'll try it. Now that... Stop! Double stop, triple stop, quadruple stop. What do you not get about the word stop? My gosh. It is fun except for those freaking waves. And those two right there, you have almost no time to get to higher ground. If you're on higher ground, you better stay there. And after that second wave hits, then you can go ahead and move on. But not before then. No, of course it doesn't. You know, I feel like there might be something really nice in that chest, but I don't have the patience for that one. Suddenly, the Gradios talisman that Adol received from Boslam gives off a faint glow. See, I didn't have that talisman the last time I came here. And so I couldn't come down here. Okay, so I can't just like keep jumping down here like I would be able to in a lot of underwater. You know, there's some underwater areas where you can just jump into infinity. And like get to higher ground that way. Looks like you can't do that here. But what I could have done... oh. You can't downward stab either. Wonder whose bright idea that was. Oh. Okay, you can't go any further that way. That terrain's a little misleading. There was no real indication that you had to jump there. But see, this isn't an area that you have to go through anyway. But I won't feel fulfilled unless I do it. Uh-oh. Okay, that's probably an area I have to traverse. Okay. No chests over here. I'm probably well equipped enough to complete this trial. I would think I am. But I could be wrong. You know what? That's for annoying the piss out of me. Did it not die? I wonder why I didn't get any hit points out. Why I didn't get any hit points back out of that. Oh well. I'm waiting for my magic to build back up. Okay, that one will go ahead and build back up when it builds back up. I'm not going to stand around and wait for it. Although part of me may regret that later. And it just occurred to me, I'm going to have to go through another area with rushing waves, I bet. Well, I stand corrected. Oh, this thing. Easy peasy. I fought one of those earlier, so when I saw it, I was like, oh, is that all? No sweat.
Amazing. Adol, you're absolutely amazing. I saw great promise in you, and you've certainly lived up to it. What? When did I ever see promise in you? Well, what does it matter? Anyway, congratulations! Now, would you like money, ammo, or experience?
I'm going to take experience this time.
It seems you are already strong enough at this stage. Please choose something other than experience.
Really? Well, then I'll take Emil. That's enough to level a sword up and not be able to not have to dig into what I've already got. So I'm already, well, strike that. I think it's 10,900. So I'm going to be 900 down. But still, I'm going to be pretty well on my way to leveling up the next sword.
Now, go through that door and... What? You think it's about time I told you the secret behind this place? No, it's too soon.
Really?
But well, I'll tell you next chance we get. So, when the winged Alma shines, please come again.
I wonder.
May you be blessed with Alma's protection.
I wonder how many more of these trials there are. I thought this could be the last one, especially since she said no one had ever completed the last one before. Oh well. I think I'm going to level up the rapier. And then after that, it's going to take 100,000 Emil to level up any sword. That's crazy to think about. I just realized I never turned the analog option off on the controller. Thank goodness the analog sticks don't override the directional pad on the PS2. I'm sure they do on the later PlayStations. Yeah. Lightning sword magic is at max strength. And now I need 2,200 ML to level up the last sword, or to level up the wind sword again.
Professor Robert left with a couple of strange guys from the Boslam Trading Company or something.
Okay, yeah.
He said he needed to help them look at some ruins. I wanted to go too, but he told me to stay here. Sheesh, I don't get to do any fun stuff around here.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out the wing and see if I can go to the next trial yet. It probably won't let me, but I'm going to check anyway. Never mind.
You must have really taken a liking to this place. You want to just take the plunge and come live here with me?
Oh my.
Well, it is somewhat tempting.
No, I'm just joking.
How rude!
On a serious note, I think Adol would turn her down anyway, just because he wants to be able to continue seeing the rest of the world.
Did you think I was serious? Of course not. Now, you're going to attempt the trial again, right? Then please get on the pedestal.
Oh.
Then please...
Well, you know, I like the fact that we can go back and do this one anyway. Because there was a chest I didn't get before. It's nice to know you can get another chance at it. It didn't give me the option to back out of it. Oh. No! All right, Catman, have a good night yourself. We may move on to the next game tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I don't recall there being much else that we need to do at this point. But if I can get that massive amount of Emil again for clearing this trial again, that'll be amazing. That'll be actually the quickest way to level up all the swords to max. Which that's probably a goal I'll shoot for on the Steam port of this. Good Lord. Okay. I bet there's a double jump accessory. I'm gonna wait to come here again until I get that. I'm just gonna use the fire magic. Oh. Okay, so no end of cave rewards then. Okay, now I don't believe there's anything beyond here other than that chest that I've already opened. Oops. Wow. Only 5 emil per pickup. It just occurred to me what a maze this place is. Okay, something just occurred to me. Maybe the reason I got the option to do all the other trials again, maybe there is another trial. And I just have to wait to be able to do it. Because, you know, at first I was thinking maybe all there was to do from this point was redo the rest of the trials again, but if that were the case, then why would Crevius say it's still too early to tell you the reality about this place? There's got to be a time when she does. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Forgot all about that lava. Okay, I think we're through. Didn't take quite as long as I thought it was going to. Ow, ow, ow. That's 4 points of damage for like every millisecond you spend in that lava. Let's see. There's one tool left we haven't found. $11 accessories I haven't gotten. $10 event items that haven't been found yet. It's a lot of event items to not find. I would think there's more game left to be played, but I'm running out of places to think to look. What happened here?
I am the blue key. Key soon lost. I am the red key. Jointly run.
I am the gold key, Sarah Irisil.
Oh, Black Ark. In the name of thine ancient covenant.
The time has come to welcome our master.
So they take off the talismans? I thought Adol was the one who did that. Either way, I don't think we're gonna like what we're about to see. More ships headed toward the Great Vortex, or I don't know if it's the Great Vortex they're headed to. Or it dissipated it. I think it got rid of the Great Vortex. And now other ships are on the way.
Damn, what the hell? Bastard sprites!
Too bad. You got here way too late.
Those protective talismans were a stroke of genius, but in the end they were not enough. Now the seal of the Great Vortex has been undone.
We welcome you to this new world. Now, everyone, we bid you a fond farewell.
Just a second! Damn it! All for nothing. Red-haired bastard! What the hell were you just watching for?
What could he really do?
And you tore off the talismans I spent all that time putting up!
He did not.
Do not blame at all. Like you, he arrived here just now. If you seek someone to blame, look over there. They are the thoughtless ones who did it. hand.
Second them brats started shining, I couldn't move no more.
Oh, I thought for sure I was done for.
Damn it! I went through all this trouble and I still haven't found the final seal?
Guess, was it? I assume those wicked beings were homunculi. Little ones with special powers.
Guess you know all about them. Apparently, they have the same powers as the three Emilus swords. The thing is, they're just the beginning.
In the beginning?
Now that they've shown up, things don't look good for Kanan. Better brace yourselves.
Oh boy.
Oh, my body is so numb. I can't move. Forgive me, but you must return to town without me. That shaking earlier, I have a bad feeling about this. Yes, I know. The seal of the Great Vortex has been broken. If that's the case, I'm one step closer towards making my dreams come true.
That's all he thinks about.
Damn it! Isn't this numbness going to go away yet?
There is a pure white statue with wings standing there. The mysterious voice is no longer there. Okay, that's troubling.
Oh boy, this is why I was hesitant about accompanying them on this journey. The pickards, I wonder if they're eating all right.
Can't believe we was taken down by them little brats. Damn, I'm a failure as a bodyguard.
I wonder if we can go further back yet. I don't think we've been back here yet. Okay, never mind. Yes, I have been. That's where we got the electro sword. Well, we got to go back to town, I guess. Nothing happened. So I gotta go back to town. I'm hoping now I can escape the ruins. Oh, thank goodness. You should probably go see Olha and Chief Ord. I mean, Raba said we needed to go back to town. But just going back to Kanan Village can't be the only one. Or can't be our only task. Oh, the Ramones took over.
Are you one of the townspeople? Unless you're looking for trouble, you'd better go home and stay there.
This town is now occupied by the army of the Roman Empire. Make sure you don't cause any trouble.
According to rumors, we heard that there's some secret treasure hidden at the center of the vortex. Knowing Admiral Agares, I'm sure that's what he's after.
Ain't no denying it. Those soldiers really are Roman. It's the glorious and ever-victorious fleet crossing the Great Vortex. Time to celebrate. If only I had some wine strong enough to make me breathe fire. Hey, that wine you have there looks pretty strong. Money means nothing to me now. What do you say you sell that to me? I see. How unfortunate. Even so, this is still a great day.
I think I know what he's talking about, but I wasn't 100% certain. I'm gonna go save. Because I was starting to think maybe the blue maybe the blue potion was what he was talking about. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute. I got that liquor from the ship. I bet that's what he's talking about. Let me go talk to him again.
Ain't no denying it. Those soldiers really are Roman. It's the glorious and ever-victorious fleet crossing the Great Vortex. Time to celebrate. If only I had some wine strong enough to make me breathe fire. Hey, that wine you have there looks pretty strong. Money means nothing to me now. What do you say you sell that to me?
Sure.
Oh, really? Maybe I can get them to let me on board one of their ships so I can go back home. When I talk to them, I'll ask them if they'll take you, too.
Yep, that's what that was for.
We're looking for the one in charge of this town, but it seems he's out right now.
Lloyd?
The Raman fleet suddenly came advancing upon our harbor. I extracted a promise from them to keep their hands off the town. However, what might their objective be?
Alas, I was having such fun playing with the Pickards. A scary soldier informed me to stay inside, though. You know, come to think of it, did I forget to close the gate to the Pickard corral?
Uh-oh. So now I gotta hunt for Pickards, I guess. Okay, no Pickard over there. Yep. They're gone.
Who the hell are you? This warship belongs to the Roman Imperial command of Admiral Agares. If you don't want to get hurt, you better hurry up and leave. Oh yeah, you see a subhuman with a tail, let us know right away. Supposedly, Admiral Agares is planning to present them to the Emperor as a gift. The notice says you get 10 silver pieces if you hand one over.
That's it? That's an insult. Guess I should go talk to
I couldn't believe that the Great Vortex stopped, just as the commander had predicted. Who the hell is he anyway?
Hey, you there, swordsman. If you've got no business here, go back to town. The commander's the real brains in charge of this fleet. Rumor has it that he's operations and tactics missions by himself.
Tugger, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome in, Anna Adventures. TMNT Day. Is today the anniversary of the cartoon or the comic by chance? Either way, let me get you a shout out. I don't think any of my mods are here. I am really curious now to channel not found. Okay, what were you up to today? Looks like it's not telling me. Hey, Diesel Girl, good to see you. I'm really curious what this TMNT Day business is about. I'm assuming it's got something to do with an anniversary of either the cartoon or the comic. If it's the cartoon, I've got the Turtle Mobile sitting around with the entire series on DVD. No, I could never mistake them. Definitely Ramon soldiers.
Possible. How the hell did they get here?
Oh, I see. That's cool. Hey, welcome in, Bobby. Good to see you as well. Folks, I'm kicking around the possibility of having a Clay Fighter Day at some point. I just need a couple of things to come in. One of which is the N64 module for the Polymega. I finally ordered one. What that does, it'll allow me to install N64 games onto the Polymega, and I actually went and bought the Sculptor's Edition of Clay Fighter 63 and a third. Very pricey game, but I feel like I got an okay price on it. Most times when I see it listed, it's listed for substantially more than I paid, even though I still pay. Oh, sorry, folks. My shoulder's still injured. It's better than it has been, though. It's just like if I raise my arm and then lower it at one point, it'll start hurting. But I've been told after about another week that should go away. We'll see how that goes. Thank you. Yeah, I took a tumble at work last Saturday, and at first I was worried that I had a torn rotator cuff, but they don't think that's the case. They said give it about 2 weeks and the pain should go away, but 2 weeks still feels like an eternity when you got that kind of thing going on. I'll get through this, though. Okay, so wait, have I been over here? I do. I do. It's just like if I raise my arm, this is not the injured arm, by the way. If I lower it to about here, then that's when most of the pain happens. Yes, this is E6 Ark of Napishtim. We're playing the PS2 version because it has full voice acting, which is not true of the PSP version, although I do have it on PSP as well. We're playing through the East series, not in the order that they were released, but the order in which they took place in the story. So this is actually, we've only got 2 after this. PC Engine, good stuff. I actually streamed the PC Engine version of East Book 1 and 2. There's several options for that one. There's the Steam version, then the DS has a port, and I have a modded 3DS with a capture card, so I could have streamed that. And then there's also the PSP port, but I streamed the PC Engine version. That was actually the first version of East 1 and 2 that I played. Although I do have, I think it's East 1 on the Master System now as well. Oh yeah, I actually streamed Project Cross Zone 1 and 2, which are exclusive to the 3DS. Yeah, that was a pricey mod, but I wanted to stream DS and 3DS games, and I didn't want to have to use an emulator. I like using original hardware whenever possible, or at least a console where said game can be legally played, as it were. And yeah, my PSP is on standby for East 7. That one originally came out for the PSP, and that's the version we're going to be playing. Although, that's got almost no voiceover, so my vocals are going to get a workout on that one. And then after E7, we've just got one more, which is Monstrum Nox, which originally came out for the PS4, but uh-oh. Diesel Girl, thank you so much for subbing for 34 months. I appreciate you so much. East title, if you'd asked me a few months ago, I would have said probably East 3 or Oath in Felghana. Diesel Girl, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Duggar. I appreciate that so much. I hope you like the new alert for that, by the way. I just set that up a few days ago. Thank you so much for the support. But yeah, so if you had asked me that question a couple of months ago, I would have said East 3, Wanderers from East was the original title. That was actually the first game that I played in the series. And then later, it became the first game in the series that I owned. The SNES port, although I also own it on the Genesis. Nowadays, it's more readily available under the title East Memoir, The Oath in Felghana. It's the same story, but it uses the overhead perspective that's more familiar. And the original ports of East 3, they changed it to side view, and a lot of players really didn't like that. Hold on. Do I have to actually log into Nightbot? Let me do that real fast. Okay. I keep forgetting that sometimes you actually have to pull up the Nightbot dashboard in order for it to do certain things. That totally slipped my mind. But yeah, the last game I played through in the series, like streamed, was Lacrimosa of Donna. That's East 8, originally on the PS4 and now on the PS5 as well. That's become my favorite one, both story-wise, mainly story-wise, but I love the way Freud. Poor guy. Wait. Where's the guy who runs the shop? Oh, there he is. It's funny you bring up Freud when we've got a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure alert, and also someone mentioned earlier today that it was their 69th stream in a row that they've caught, so they're on a streak. And I said, man, I need a soundbite for that. And you know exactly the one I'm thinking of. Okay, wait. If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes. I wish I'd had the like a soundbite for that. That's one of my top 3 comedies of all time. Uh-oh. Good thing I decided to come back. What the heck happened to the chief? Good question, Duggar. It just might. Because, I know one of the biggest criticisms on Freud's theories is that he based just about all of his theories on his own childhood. I've heard that's like practically the biggest criticism of his research into psychology. But what the hey, his little scene at the police station in Bill and Ted was great. Let's see. I just want to know why you keep claiming to be Sigmund Freud. Why do you claim I'm not Sigmund Freud? Why do you keep asking me these questions? Tell me about your mother. And the cop walked off. Would you like a couch to lie on? No, I would not like a couch to lie on. And then, of course, that whole scene at the mall where he gets called a geek by the girls. Somebody pointed out on a YouTube video that him holding a corn dog was like a perfect reference to his theories. Yes, that was gold too. When I first watched that movie, I had no idea what it was talking about. I was 11 or 12 when I watched it for the first time. Had no clue any of Freud's theories, so I had no idea that was actually a reference to his findings in psychology. But yeah, when I got older, Anna, thank you so much for the follow. I apologize. I normally don't call out followers because I try to keep them anonymous. It just kind of slipped out that time. But well, thank you so much. You're in the right place here. We're playing through 2 other games in the series. We'll be playing East 7 after this, and then also Monstrum Nox, which is East 9. As I understand, that's the latest one in the series to take place. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to know I didn't step out of line with that. Because, like I said, I try to keep followers anonymous because there's some people who would rather just lurk. And at that moment, I just had a lapse of memory. But I'm glad to know that I didn't step out of line there. But yeah, so. Yeah, Bill and Ted's a bit more of an educational movie than you'd think. I actually met Alex Winter last year at a Comic-Con, but he kind of disappointed me a little bit. I came dressed as M. Bison, and I did a photo op with him, and I walked into the photo op booth saying, "You bring the rock, and I bring the death metal." And all he said was, "All right." If I had been him, I would have said, "Dude, the music of Wild Stallions is supposed to bring about world peace in the future. I don't think we could do that with death metal." Yeah, missed opportunity. That's all I'm going to say. Who knows what Keanu would have said if he'd have been there. But I've heard it's expensive to meet him, though. But yeah, nowadays, my go-to cosplay is M. Bison, although I tend to be comical with it. It's like, I get into the character, but, like, I'll give you an example. At one point, I had to use the restroom. And have you ever been into a public restroom and, like, practically none of the sinks are working? You have to go from sink to sink until you find one that's actually dispensing water. Well, that happened here. So, station. Don't overlook my butt. I work out all the time. Reaping burns a lot of calories. Death was the best part of Bogus Journey. I'll just say that right now. Hey, Ted, don't fear the Reaper, dude. I heard that. I wish I could have met William Sadler too when I had the chance, but unfortunately I had to put a cap on the money I spent. But yeah, so I was at the con and had to go from sink to sink to find one that was actually dispensing water. I washed my hands and I looked at everybody and I said, "This is why you should all join Shadaloo. We don't have these problems." And there were people cracking up laughing, which made my day, to be honest with you. My ultimate goal every day is to make at least one person laugh. If I can do that, then I'll feel like I've what's the word I'm looking for? I'll feel like I've fulfilled my duty for the day.
Oh, it's you.
Good gosh, who did this to him?
I don't look much of a warrior right now.
We know he's a beast, so I'd really like to know who did this to him. It would have to be somebody, I don't want to say godlike, but somebody really freaking powerful.
After the great vortex vanished, many ships appeared in the distance.
Right, we saw that in the cutscene.
And then, dozens of ruthless Arisians bearing steel invaded our village.
Yeah, but weapons of steel can't be used to defeat the Wandering Calamity. They can only weaken it. If they have Emma weapons, how did it must be that admiral of theirs. I forget his name. Okay, we're gonna see what happened. Yep, there come the Ramon soldiers. You know, I wonder if the next East game they make, I wonder if, assuming there will be another one, I'd like to see Adol go to Rom. That's one of the few places it's been... Okay, whoever that is. Is that the Admiral?
put Quval in charge of half of us, and they managed to escape, but
They got Isha, I think.
the rest of us fell into the hands of the Arisians, including my dear Olha and Isha.
Oh, they got Olha too. Hang in there, Chief. Adol lends his shoulder to Chief Ord and takes him to his room.
The one who defeated me was their leader, a wicked man with long hair. He had a sword of black amethyst, darker than his raven black hair.
Emilus, that explains it. If he had an Emilus weapon, that explains why he was able to do that to Ord.
It is an enormous sword with terrible power, enough to shatter our Emil spears to pieces.
Good gosh.
Could that sword be?
Chief Ord falls unconscious as if he has run out of strength.
So, the worst has happened.
Is that Rabba?
It seems the Roman fleet invaded right after the Great Vortex disappeared.
So what do we do?
I was finally able to move again, so I checked out the town. Unfortunately, it was already occupied by Roman soldiers, and and the other Redder had been captured.
Uh-oh, they got
But to think someone could do that to Master Ord. This is terrible. His injuries are so severe, it's amazing he's still alive.
This dude's got a hefty constitution.
It's probably thanks to the Redder's incredible resilience and the treatment you gave him. Adol, I will tend to his injuries. You must proceed to town.
Will do.
It seems was taken to the naval ship moored at the town pier.
And we saw where that is, so we know where to go.
I presume the people taken from this village will also be there. You alone are the only one who can rescue them.
I wonder if I'll find the best armor and shield there too. Oh gosh, those of you who weren't here for that, we've got an inside joke with the word erratic. That was the ultimate Freudian slip on my part. The wing of Alma is shining. Okay, we can go to the next trial now. Let's do that. I feel like I'm strong enough to go through it. Not only that, but I want more Emil anyway to upgrade my weapons. And just nothing will drop them sufficiently unless I go to this trial or like maybe another higher level dungeon. Hey, Krevia, Daddy's home.
Adol. It seems you met Lady Alma. I was able to hear her voice too. It seems someone wanting to undo the Ark Seal has appeared again. I never thought the one who stole the Black Key would return for the Ark.
Oh, so you have seen it. Okay. Okay, good. I'm never gonna forget the exchange that happened between me and Diesel Girl when that happened. She went, "You meant to say erratic, didn't you?" And I said, "Well, yeah, isn't that what I said?" And she just said no and did a crying laugh emoji, and instantly I knew what I'd actually said.
It's not something that a human can hope to comprehend. He should realize that.
Whoever this he is.
Adol! Those 3 keys. Use your amethyst swords. Guard the seal on the Ark. Please. I don't know why, but I'm acting a little strangely.
She's amorous toward Adol, too.
It must be from hearing Lady Alma's voice after so long.
Yes, she does.
Now, at long last, I'm going to have you attempt the 4th trial.
And earlier, I came back there a bit prematurely, and it just let me select the other trials that I'd done before. And she said, "You seem to have really taken a shine to this place. How would you like to just live here with me?" And then she goes, "Wait, did you actually think I was being serious?" Oh my gosh. Oh. Talk about frustrating. That's why I said Daddy's home. I thought she was going to be amorous again, but she wasn't.
Are you ready? Get on the pedestal.
Maybe she will be if Adol completes the trial.
Blessed with Alma's protection. Please be careful, Adol.
Oh. Ow. That could be worse. At least that'll wear off before too much longer. I forgot the silver ones drop so much ammo. Yeah, I'd like a few more of those to appear. So close to being able to, okay, hold up. Are there any chests? Not seeing any there. There's one. Okay, so we need to go there eventually. Okay, so if I take this one north, that one goes north too. Hold the phone. Well, okay, so I've got to jump on this one. I guess I gotta hurdle that one, like completely hurdle it. I really don't see any of. Hold on. if I get on that, take this over. Huh. There's 2 pathways. I bet that one is optional. Let's try that one first. The good thing is I can always leave this room and reset the platforms. So if something doesn't go my way, I can always well, maybe I should have hurdled that one as well. Then again, I'm going to try something here and just see if I can hurdle any of those platforms. It seems like it probably can be done, but it'd be a long shot. Well, hold up. I actually did something right there. Or I would have. If I can jump onto... Wait. Wait. I know what to do now. I know what to do to get to that chest. Let's try... Go up. Wait. No, I screwed up. Wait, no, I didn't. I promise I can be decisive here. Yeah, I screwed up, but not in the way I was thinking earlier. I'll figure this out. Okay. Now, we take this one over. Yeah, it is. It is an interesting puzzle. That much is very true. Oops. Okay, that was worth it. Blue potions are pretty potent. Aha! So that's how you move forward. But I don't want to move forward just yet. Though, there's no platforms that move south. This is going to be tricky, you guys. Unless, maybe I'm supposed to come around. But something tells me those platforms are just going to reset if I leave out of here. Well, I'll try it. Worst case scenario, I just go ahead and finish the trial, and then I'll be able to do it again later. Welcome in, Danky Kang. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Ooh, hello. Too bad I can't carry any more of those. Somebody, I think it was Bobby said or was complaining about the bugs earlier. Thank you, I appreciate it. Come on. Come on. I know you got something I want. I'll take that. Well, the good news is I can upgrade my wind sword now. But it's going to take 100,000 Emilus. Okay, hold up. Yeah, it looks like there's only one exit.
Do you accept cash?
Thank you so much for the 44 bits, Danky Kang. Very much appreciated. And I should have, this again is what we're playing. East, the Ark of Napishtim, which is actually...
Do you accept cash?
Thank you so much for the 40 bits. Well, I appreciate any support at all. So thank you both so much. Bro, honestly, that's the only thing I can say is thank you. Because I mean, none of you had to do any of that. And you know, I really appreciate any support I get from folks. Oh, thank goodness I have that bell. Those things were the bane of my existence earlier. Much like the Batman NES game was once upon a time. See what I did there? I actually went into somebody's stream one time. I think they were playing Batman on the NES, and I mentioned that Batman was, or that game was the bane of my existence at one point. And he started laughing and went, "I see what you did there." And I went, "Wait a minute, what did I do?" It completely slipped my mind that there's a villain named Bane in the Batman universe. Okay, wait, can we fall down there? No, we can't. Dang it, Goofy wanted to yell out again. Ah, well, we'll make him yell anyway. Let's see here. Any chests? I'm not seeing any. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to go south. But maybe there's a northern exit too. Yeah, it looks like there is. It originally came out for the PS2, and then a PSP port was released in 2005. We're playing the PS2 version. And the biggest reason I chose that one is it has full voice acting, which is not true of the PSP version. The PSP version does have more options you can play around with, but there's next to no voice acting on it. And I do so much voice acting as it is. I thought it would be wise to give my vocals a break. Okay, wait. If I take this south. Oh boy, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky. Because I'll need to... Okay. So I can take that over. Wait. Okay, yeah. You can move that down. Move the other one down, and then move that one out of the way. But I'll have to get another platform over. Okay, wait a minute. I see how this is going to work. But now the question becomes... Wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone. This should be able to take me to the northern doorway. Well, it would if there was a doorway to the north, but there's not. Hello. I'll take it. I will take that. Gives you fond memories of reading The Hobbit. Feels like you're Bilbo going on an adventure. Well, you are going on an adventure. Adol Kristen is the name of the main character. And he does identify as an adventurer. And, you know, his goal is to go everywhere in the world. And everywhere he goes to, there's some kind of problem that they're facing, and he ends up helping them out of. And, you know, a lot of the places he goes to are based on places in real life. Like Rom is based on the Roman Empire. And then they have Africa, which is based on the actual continent of Africa. And then you know, a few other places like that. It's like they spell them differently, they pronounce them differently, but it's obvious where they're supposed to actually be, like where they're based on. But yeah, Adol even says, I'll give you an example. This really encapsulates the mindset of Adol and his personality. In one of my favorite games in the series, I don't want to spoil too much of the ending, but in East 3, one of the characters asks him if he would consider settling down in their town, and he says, well, if I were to do that, if I were to just stay in one place, it would take all the adventure out of my life. And then what would I have left? Why they don't have vampires in Africa? Because they blessed the race. Good one, Diesel. You know, I've been listening to several Toto songs lately. Yeah, it's so you get an idea of you know, for a long time that was my favorite East game. Just, you know, and it's still one of my favorites. Probably my second favorite, just for the storyline. But my first favorite has become Lacrimosa of Donna. which, like I said, that's the 8th game. You know, particularly now that I've seen the true ending of the game. All right? So you're going to confuse me. You're going to curse me. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Elena? Totally get that. Okay, let's see. So we want to... Okay. Oh, confusion. Okay. You can equip accessories even after status ailments are equipped or are inflicted, and it'll nullify them. Even once they've started their effect, which that comes in really handy. And then I have another accessory equipped that will give me back some hit points every time I kill an enemy, which that comes in handy as well. Especially since the mechanic of being able to just stand around and heal outside the dungeons is not a thing in this game. Thank you so much, Danky Kang. Have a good night, and it's really great seeing you. Oh, good Lord. You know what? How you like that? You can actually change those shadow addles. You know what those shadow addles kind of remind me of? They remind me of Shadow Link from Zelda 2. Okay, so that's one chest we got. That I won't have to come back for later. I probably won't come back to that on stream. What are you doing dropping my Emelus down like that? Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to see another Zelda 2 fan. You know, I've been saying recently that I think more people would appreciate the game more if they understood the backstory, which the game itself doesn't do a very good job of telling it, if we're being honest. But if you have access to the manual, you find out it actually goes pretty deep into the lore, especially for being an early game. It really establishes a lore, if you will. Like more so than the first game did. Right, yeah. Well, I mean, they say in the game, like if you sit through and...
How rude!
Well, now I see I was all worried about nothing as far as getting to that side. Yeah, same. But yeah, the game itself did roundabout tell the story, but it says after Ganon was destroyed, Impa told Link that a sleeping spell was cast on Zelda. Well, that leaves open the possibility that it's the very same Zelda that Link rescued in the first game. You have to read the manual to find out that it's not talking about that same Zelda, but rather one who lived, for all we know, hundreds of years before her. You know, it's not even clear in the manual how long ago that sleeping spell was even cast on her. But still, you know, there's enough story told that you can really appreciate what the manual gives you. needs the Orkin army when you got Adol and Thunderfist at your side? I mean, really. Forget about all that bug spray mess. Forget about Stanley, too. That dude can stay in Donkey Kong 3. I'm all you need. And Adol, too. Uh-oh. Jeez. And I won't be able to get healing items. So I'm just gonna have to wait for my my magic to come back. Back off! You ain't a buzzard, but I'm gonna say it. Back off, buzzard! That was I don't know if board game's the right term to use, but there was a game back in the 90s called Back Off Buzzard, and it wasn't a video game. I guess board game is like the best term I can think of for it. Good Lord, that did almost nothing. I'm a dive bombing buzzard, you better run. Back off, buzzard. I did not hit the notes right, by the way. Need the blood of Link to revive Ganon. Why don't they just punch him and give him a bloody nose? I think that the manual says they actually have to kill Link and sprinkle his blood on Ganon's ashes. That probably wouldn't be enough. They've got to pour it on him. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stick to that. Stop. Although I didn't really think about that until you mentioned it, but if it wasn't for that detail that his blood had to be sprinkled over Ganon's ashes, that would be a valid question. Ooh. No, I can't use the herb. Oh, that's what those seeds do. It spawns the other plants. Give me those, give me those, give me those. Yeah, this thing's toast. Because, I mean, I can heal myself even without using healing items. Uh-oh. Gimme. Ah. It's all right. One more lightning attack and we got him. Well, we don't even need that at this point, really. Stick that in your... Holy crap! Did you see the size of those Emolus drops? Wow! Well, we completed the trial. That's gotta be finished.
At last, you have passed the 4th trial, Adol. You are far stronger and far braver than I could have ever imagined. Yes, it should be fine now.
To tell us about this place?
Before I have you choose a chest, I will tell you about Alma's trials.
Misunderstood Masterpiece, you're right. Yeah, I have noticed it is gaining some traction. There are more people turning to it in modern times. It's great to see.
However, I don't
Let's see. What in the world is... No, I'm going to ask her about herself. Just who are you?
I am Alma's child, Krevia. I have been appointed to guard these ruins. I wonder just how long it has been. Ever since your kind were these little amoeba-like creatures. I'm kidding. Back then, even Lady Alma hadn't been born. But it seems my role as guardian will be ending soon.
What do you mean? What is this Ark?
I haven't been told a lot of details about it. But it was originally a wonderful thing that kept this world a paradise. But because of the foolish people who stole the Black Key, Lady Alma securely sealed it away. Never to be used in ways that it was never meant for. And the seal must never be undone, or if it is, it will be the end of the world as we know it. This is all I know.
What in the world is this place?
While Lady Alma was alive, she secretly built this place deep on the ocean floor. This trial exists as a training ground to judge and help the people who would be the guardians of the Ark Seal.
So Adol's a guardian of the Ark Seal?
Even the priestesses of the Reda have not been told of this place.
Wow.
Only those brave of heart, guided here by the wing of Alma, may come. Though the brave of heart themselves may attempt to tell others, they forget everything the instant they leave this place. And when the wing of Alma shines, the image of the ruins will enter their minds once again.
Does that mean I'll forget about you too? No! Don't tell me that.
Have I been of some use to you? Now, please, choose a treasure chest.
I'm gonna go with experience this time.
It seems you are already strong enough at this stage.
Okay.
Please choose something other than experience.
I guess Emil it is then. Wow.
Then, when the wing of Alma shines again, please come here. I'll be waiting.
So there's yet another trial to do? To think, I thought this might be our last stream for this game. Obviously it won't be. Okay, we need to go back to the town on Canaan and upgrade the wind sword. We finally have enough Emil to do that. Or Emilis. I think I don't know. It's like they call the elements that you pick up that you can use to upgrade it Emil. And then the material that the weapons are made out of is called Emilis. I think I'm understanding that right. Either way, at least we know a bit more now about the trials, and why that place even exists. But it's still going to take a whole lot more Emil than what we've got to be able to upgrade all the rest of the swords. Although going to going to the fourth trial would be a good way to build Emil up. Because those blobs drop a lot of it. Like those silver and purple ones, they drop a lot. I'd love to see some gold blobs. Oh, and I just remembered I could probably go back to the Redden village and buy some and buy another seed of vitality. I didn't even think about that. But if I've got reason to go back there, I'll buy it then. Okay, that sword's magic is at its max. So I was told to come back to town.
Master Boslam has just returned from Zemeth Island. He was startled to learn what had happened in town. This is truly embarrassing.
Maybe he's the one I need to talk to?
This is ridiculous. What the hell's going on here? I finally get rid of the Great Vortex, and now the Rumans have come barging in.
That's what they do, dude.
I hate those rotten bastards more than anything in this world. The Roman army. They're planning to make slaves out of the Redda, aren't they?
Oh, that's right. I got to get on the ship.
True. They might be hugely profitable back in the Empire, but something like this cannot be taken lightly. They're going to pay for what they've done.
All right, let's take care of that hydrate right quick. Thanks for the hydrate, Diesel Girl. Very much needed. Give me a second here. Had to raise my chair up.
Don't get me wrong now. It's not like I'm taking sides with the Redda or anything. I just don't want those rotten bastards to think they rule the world.
Newsflash, they already believe they do.
I couldn't agree more.
A member of the Ladok gang.
If it isn't Terra.
I thought you fled when the fleet invaded.
Oh, I got a sneeze coming up. Hold on a second. Okay, let's keep going.
Don't underestimate us, pal. We finished repairing the ship and left the inlet before they saw us.
Thank you. Thank you for the blessing.
Now, we're anchored in a spot where the Roman fleet won't see us.
Well, don't tell them where it is.
You people certainly are shrewd. So, what does Captain Ladok plan to do after this?
Well, that's exactly why I'm here. My old man told me to ask you. How do you guys feel about putting a dent in the Roman's plans?
Tell me more.
Oh, this sounds quite interesting.
Yes, it does. I'm intrigued.
Let's hear the details.
Yeah, let's hear them.
Actually, all the Redda who escaped are on our ship right now. After a little talk, we decided to help the ones who were captured. But we want your help, too.
If we work together, we would definitely be able to put a dent in their plans. But the fact of the matter is, they simply have too many troops.
Troops, schmoops. We've got Adol the Red on our side.
I don't think it would be a good idea to just attack them directly.
Well, duh. We don't plan to fight them head on.
Well, duh. I wasn't expecting that. That was great.
First, we want you guys to invite their leader to a banquet, but you'll need to come up with a good excuse. Their leader, Admiral Agares, is supposed to be an old fool who just loves fancy banquets.
Agaris, that's his name. I couldn't think of his name.
Meanwhile, our group of pirates will start a little diversion with the help of the Retta. We'll make sure it'll be big enough to draw the Ramun soldiers away from the warship. And that's when a few of us will just sneak onto the warship and free the captured Retta.
That's quite an ambitious plan you have there, but I suppose there's no other way. All right, I understand. After all, I am a proud Altago merchant. Though it sounds a bit risky, I can't pass up the opportunity to rouse the Roman Empire.
Perfect. In that case, I'll leave Admiral Agares up to you. Oh yeah, and Adol, I want you to sneak on board the Ramun ship with me.
How did I not see that? How does that not surprise me that she said that? I meant to say, how did I know? But I almost said, how did I not know she was going to say that?
You're pretty quick with that sword of yours, so I figured you'd be perfect for the job.
Well, you could have chosen worse.
Well, if you need to get ready, do it now. Once we get started, there won't be any time for shopping.
Let's save first. I wonder what we're gonna fight on board the ship anyway. Oh, level 43. I thought we were only level 42. Hey, I'll take it. I'm not gonna pass up a good couple of levels. So now we need to, oops, go down to the pier. I believe it's this way.
Who the hell are you? This warship belongs to the Ramun Imperial Fleet, under the command of Admiral Agares. If you don't want to get hurt, you better hurry up and leave. There's a notice out saying you get 10 silver pieces if you hand over a tailed subhuman. Don't worry. It seems Commander Ernst plans to capture all the remaining subhumans himself.
Ernst? I've heard that name.
If he gets down to it, there won't be any left to find.
I've heard that name before. Ernst. I can't remember what he looks like or exactly where we end up seeing him. Wait. The guy with the long black hair. That's Ernst. If memory serves correctly.
Once we get started, there won't be any time for shopping. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. In that case, let's start the meeting.
Yes. We must decide when to invite Admiral Agares.
The Ramun Imperial Fleet. Gotta admit, those are some nice looking warships.
Here I was wondering what they wanted. They actually want to invite me to a banquet.
Okay. It's Ernst, not Ernest, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Vern. But yeah, that dude with the long black hair that beat Ord, that's Ernst for sure.
I may be able to make some profit off of that food. A lot more than I could get for those slaves, even.
I have a question for you, Admiral Agares. Why do you sound like you're trying to be Count Chocula or the Count from Sesame Street?
What a commendable attitude for a greedy, impudent Altago merchant.
What a commendable attitude for a greedy and impudent Altago merchant.
All right, let's head for his residence right away.
All right, let's head for his residence right away. That would be a fun voice to do.
But are you certain of this? Commander Ernst hasn't returned yet. He's still hunting for the remaining subhumans.
Leave him be. He volunteered for it himself. He certainly is an unlucky guy to be missing out on this banquet. I think I'll take Elizabeth with me in his place.
Are you serious?
I'm just kidding. After all, Elizabeth has the important role of guarding my private room. Well, I'll be sure to treat her to some picards when I get back from the banquet. About 10 of them should be good.
That laugh doesn't seem heartfelt.
Reporting in, Your Excellency. Troops guarding the north entrance to town were attacked by an armed group of rebels. All troops are now fighting back.
What? Who dares defy the mighty Roman Empire? Could it be the last of those pesky subhumans?
Actually, sir, it is as you have surmised. It seems others are assisting them. We believe they are pirates.
Damn those filthy pirates! Don't tell me it's One-Eyed Ladakh and the Tremar. I thought they were swallowed up by the Great Vortex. They should be rotting at the bottom of the sea. I never expected them to survive.
Well, Gare's counting the last of the hairs on top of his head. 1. Hold on a second. Hold on just a moment. We're going to do this right, folks. All right, here's hoping this goes right. Time to count the hairs on top of my head. 1. No. Wrong side. You know what? That'll suffice. 1. Had to do that right. It took me a minute to find a sound effect that worked for that.
Well, fine. What harm could pirates possibly do on land? Mobilize all troops and subdue the rebellious faction immediately.
Thank you, Diesel Girl. I'd try.
You can kill the pirates, but make sure you capture the subhumans. Have everything taken care of by the time I return from the banquet.
That's a lot of soldiers. The Admiral almost reminds me of Heidegger from Final...
Looks like they're leaving, just as we expected.
Heidegger from Final Fantasy VII, in a sense.
Adol, now's our chance to get on the warship.
Except with a, for some reason, Romanian-sounding accent when he's supposed to be Roman. Do with that what you will.
We don't have much time. We'd better act fast. Looks like there are only 2 ships anchored in the harbor. This one and the flagship. The Retta have to be somewhere on these 2 ships. Let's split up and find them. See you later. Don't mess up and get caught.
Hey, Adol will fight his way out of it if he has to. Yep, that we do. No one in there. This looks to be the only area where there would be anyone. I guess this is the crew quarters part of the ship. I wonder how many of those soldiers came on this ship as opposed to how many were on the flagship. Hello. Can we even open that? That's what I thought.
So this is the Raman ship's bridge. Believe it or not, we're on a ship that belongs to Europa's greatest military empire. Impressive, huh?
See, they call it Europa. But we know where they're actually talking about.
Now, just hope we can find some sort of clue around here.
I guess there's nothing to interact with aside from Terra on board this or in this particular room. I do want to get my hands on a key though. I bet it's on the flagship.
Who the hell are you? Huh? Adol! What the? You sneaky bastard! You're in deep trouble now!
Really now? All right, Diesel Girl. Thank you so much for being here tonight, and thank you again for the cheer, for the sub and the gift sub. I appreciate you so much. Have a great night. That was easy.
All right, Adol to the rescue.
Wow, you're so cool!
Yay! You came to save us!
Talk about unnecessary.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Jail cell is...
Looks like someone beat me to it. What? You can't find the key to the jail cell?
Yes, he is.
No problem. Just leave it to me. Shh. Don't tell anyone else. This is something I learned from the Eber gang. No lock can get in my way.
Hopefully she'll teach Adol how to pick locks so we can open those chests.
Presto!
Wow, that's incredible!
Thank you so much. I never thought help would come.
I know. Thank goodness.
I'll at least thank you.
How rude!
Hey, wait a second. Did you see Olha and Isha anywhere?
I didn't see them, but why aren't they being kept here with you guys?
They were taken away by that fat guy. You know, the one who laughs like, get hit!
Yeah, ha, ha. That's how Heidegger laughs in Final Fantasy VII. I swear that's who that admiral reminds me of.
The man with the long black hair was with him, too.
Ernst.
The one with the Gahit laugh? Oh, that's Admiral Agares. I guess that sicko's keeping his favorites.
But...
That maggot of an Arisian is gonna pay if he hurts either of them.
We have to find a way to rescue them.
Sorry, but you guys are getting out of here. Adol and I will find the other two.
Oh, wait a minute.
They are the pride of the Redda. We can't just let their fate be decided by these two Arisians.
You can trust us.
Redda or Arisian? Who the hell cares about that at a time like this? Sooner or later, they'll figure out that they've been tricked. Oh man, and when they do, they're gonna find us and kill us.
Well, I suppose we have no choice.
What?
You sure about this,
The lady here does have a point. We can't just stay here and argue. Come on, let's hurry up and get out of here. Oh, one last thing. Here, take this.
Is it the key?
I snatched it from that fat guy with the weird laugh.
That should let us open the chest.
We're counting on you guys. Make sure you rescue Olha and Isha no matter what, okay?
That's the chief's son, right? Seems to take after his dad. If those two were taken away by Agares, there's a good chance they're on the flagship.
Exactly what I was thinking.
I'll go search the flagship. Well, catch you later.
Okay. I was gonna search his body. Adol searches the body of the unconscious soldier. Soldier has nothing of interest. Well, at least we have that option, even if the effort was fruitless. Doesn't fit. What? You'd think that would open the chests. Wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Well, hopefully we'll find it on the flagship. Well, see what we can find here on the flagship. Somehow that photo caught my eye, but it looks like it was nothing. That is so frustrating. It really is. Maybe we use that to get into the Admiral's quarters. So we know there's at least 3 chests.
If they're being held somewhere on this flagship, I think there'd be some kind of record of it. Yuck! I can't believe this warship has been decorated like this. Looks like the rumors are true. The Admiral really is a degenerate Vermont noble with vulgar tastes. I can't believe someone like him is in charge here. Leave this place to me. You go search somewhere else. They should be somewhere on this flagship.
Yeah, we know where that is. I just would have thought there'd be somewhere in that, especially with that key being called the Admiral's key, and yet somehow even the chest in the Admiral's quarters isn't opened by it. Oh, we need it for that door. Key.
Sir Adol?
Yeah, it's me.
Sir Adol!
It's Olha.
It's not a dream. You really came to my rescue. Oh! Please watch out. Inside that cage is...
Good Lord. In the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator, you are one ugly mother. It is, but my gosh. Cool. Oh no, it actually is doing damage. Uh-oh. All right now. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ow. And knew right where to roll. If I could do more damage than I was doing. I could have for sure taken that boss down. I've just got to get better at dodging it when it's on a roll, as it were.
So Adol?
So Isha's not there.
Sir Appen, it's not a dream. You really came to my rescue. Oh! Please watch out! Inside that cage is...
Hey! I don't appreciate that. Okay. I got an idea. I'm just gonna let my my magic do all the attacking here. It's a slower way to fight it, but should be safer in the end. Because then I can concentrate more on avoiding its attacks.
So Adol? Sir Appen, it's not a dream. You really came to my rescue. Oh! Please watch out! Inside that cage is...
Not the safest way to fight this thing, but it worked. All right, cool. Oops. Uh-oh. Yikes. Hey. All right, cool. All right, good. Yikes. No. The song's called Roll Over Beethoven, not Roll Over at all. Uh-oh. Once again, I implore you. Hey! Did you not hear what I said earlier? Okay. Ow, ow. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Gotcha! Whew. Thank goodness.
Sir Abel, thank you so very much. You even rescued and the others. I do not know how to thank you. Goodness. I just do not know what to do now.
Olha clings to Adol's chest.
Oh, Sir Adol. Isha, she's been taken someplace else. When those people came to attack the village, I could not stop them. Even when my uncle was defeated, all I could do was watch. I no longer have the right to be a priestess.
Oh, you're here after all. Bad news, Adol. What the... What? What the hell are you doing in another girl's arms like that?
Oh, it is not Sir Adol's fault. I just lost my composure.
So, I'm guessing you're Olha?
Yes. You must be Lady Tara. Sir Adol has told me about you. Thank you so very much for coming to our rescue.
Whoa, why does she have to be so beautiful?
Good genetics?
Forget about it. You want to just stand here and let them kill us? Come on, let's get going. Admiral Scumbag's back from the banquet. We have to get out of here, now!
Did you think you would escape?
Damn it!
So, you think you can just barge in here and steal my gift to the Emperor? Shame on you. You were trying to steal my favorites, weren't you? I hope you came prepared.
He did.
Elizabeth!
So that's Elizabeth.
Oh no! What have you done?
What he needed to survive. What do you think?
My darling Elizabeth! We had always been together since we met in deepest, darkest Africa. You did this, didn't you?
Guilty as charged.
Unforgivable. I hope you're ready to die.
What are you gonna do with your big beast dead?
Men, kill them all!
Damn. Did I miss the party?
Who the hell are you?
Guys!
What?
Hey, buddy. So, where is he? That bastard named Ernst serving as the commander. Where is he on this ship?
He went with some troops to go hunting for the remaining subhumans. I don't know what he's thinking, but he took the girl with ivory skin.
Isha.
What? Why did he take her?
Damn it. He's up to something.
Come on! I told you everything I know! Please, just let me go!
But where did he take her?
I'll give you all the gold you want!
You can just give me the chest key. That's all I want.
Shut your fat mouth. I don't need you anymore. You just sleep there with everyone else.
Oh, wait a minute! Who do you think you are showing up out of nowhere like that?
His name's Geis. He's a friend.
Isha, that child, where was she taken?
Look, I don't have time for long explanations. Those damn Ramun soldiers are looking for us even as we speak. Adol Kristen, take the girls and get the hell out of here.
What crawled up his pants?
do not have much time. Sir Adel, Lady Tara, we must hurry and get out of here.
What about your sister?
Lingering here will do us no good. We will not be able to find her if we are captured.
Can't argue with that. Come on, Adol. Let's get going already.
Adolf searches the body of the unconscious admiral. I knew it! Let's get those chests. Ladies? What does that do? Oh, sweet. I want to keep that badge equipped, though. I mean, that was a gift from Isha. The bracelet was, I mean. I'm going to stick with the rapier because the lightning will seek enemies out. The rest of them will have to carefully aim. It's a fair bit of gold. Heck, we could buy 2 seeds of vitality with what we've got now. Hold on. I'm gonna go heal them. We're gonna save that we got those 2 chests. Oops. Well. Yeah, we'll use the wind sword instead. Because that whirlwind magic will be useful. All right, let's go to the other ship. Uh-oh, Terra's hurt. I'll see if that'll heal Terra at all. It did! That's good to know. Wow. Come on, ladies. Somebody better drop an herb. Thank you.
Woohoo! We made it out! Let's hurry and meet up with my old man.
Yes.
Look, don't be so hard on yourself. The commander of the Roman army took your kid sister somewhere, right? Well, my old man knows a lot about what goes on around here. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah. He took her to the sanctum?
Oh, Alma. Perhaps I should say this is our first encounter in a long time. I would have liked to meet you while you were still alive, my lady.
Oh, sister.
Oh, heir to the wings. You may sleep in peace for now.
Lord Earth, we have been waiting for you.
Ah, it's you three.
Lord Ernst, long time no see. You has been so lonely without
Yep, we got all the chests.
Do not worry. You three have done plenty. I'm glad I created you.
Oh, Lord Ernst, we are not worthy of such praise.
By the way, what about that man? Has he been interfering and making trouble for you?
Lord Guise has, of course, but another unexpected man has come to stand in our way.
A swordsman with bright red hair named Adol or something. He defeated the monster Jue worked so hard to awaken. And my servant as well. In addition, he has obtained the 3 keys.
Adol the Red. I see. It isn't surprising that you've had trouble with him.
Lord Ernst, you know him?
Yes, but I've never met him in person. Not only did he survive, he has obtained the 3 keys as well. This should prove to be quite entertaining.
Before you go see Adol, how about having some fun with us?
Dogi!
You.
They call me Dogi the Wall Crusher. Wanna get your walls crushed?
Not a bad name for a pirate.
Pirate? Hey now, I don't remember ever joining your gang for real. I'm just tagging along.
So, I presume you are the infamous One-Eyed Ladok. I never thought you and your ship could have survived after being devoured by the Great Vortex. You're quite something yourself. The way you surrounded my ship was nothing short of brilliant. I am delighted to hear such praise. By the way, what happened to the troops out front?
They're all having a nice nap.
Dogi and Ladok are beasts.
You're the last one standing, in fact.
Of course, we knew that about Dogi from the get-go.
How foolish of me to even think that those cretins would do anything right. Nevertheless, the incompetent Admiral and the others have served their purpose. In fact, you saved me the trouble. Interesting words there. No matter what you're plotting, I won't allow you to involve a child.
You got that right. Hand over the little lady there.
Who are these idiots? How dare you defy Lord Ernst with that filthy face of yours?
Lord Ernst, please allow us to take care of this.
No, these men are worthy of our respect. If you were heir to the key, it would be a different story. But I have no time to play with you now.
What in the hell's that?
That's quite a flashy trick. No need for defensive stances. The sword is for this lady here.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? She may be a stone statue, but it ain't right to hurt a lady.
This is no stone statue. It is a shell made of white emulus that was left behind when the goddess sublimated. This is the final cornerstone keeping the Ark sealed. But not for long.
What the?
This doesn't look good. Behold, pirates! ancient wisdom left behind by the Winged Ones, that which controls the ocean. Witness the revival of the Ark of Napishtim!
I forgot what the Ark even looks like. What's that? What just opened its eye? I don't like the looks of this. It's like the Ramon fleet is bitten off more than it can chew. Ernst, what did you just do?
This is more serious than I thought. After Ernst summoned the Ark, the Great Vortex reappeared. On top of that, the beast that demolished the Ramon fleet seems to be swimming around the Ark. We get near it, we'll suffer the same fate.
So everything is going against us. Damn it. What should we do?
Isn't that why we're here in the first place? Gotta think of something. Too bad the Red aren't here to help out.
At all. Sorry, buddy. I couldn't get that little lady back for you. Damn it! We're tough guys. I can't believe we ended up failing like that.
Calm down. There was nothing we could do. It was a miracle to even get off Samoth Island before it collapsed. As for Ernst, looks like he's more of a menace than we anticipated. The huge black sword, the statue in shambles. That enormous beast, the Ark of Napishtim, seems to be manipulating things exactly to his liking.
He's not your ordinary Ramon soldier, that's for sure. Where the heck did he come from?
So, this is where you were.
Ah, old man Rabba. Thanks for helping out all them folks who got hurt.
Professor Rabba, how's the hard-headed chief doing? Well, his wounds have closed. Since Lady Olha has returned, I decided to leave him in her care. It seems that some surprising things have been taking place here. Would you fill me in on the details?
Indeed, we could use your wisdom.
All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and save. And we're going to call it for the night. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. We will continue Ark of Napishtim tomorrow night. And we're getting closer to finishing it. But We've still got at least one more stream to go. In the meantime, it's time to find somebody to raid, as the love was passed on to us earlier. Let's see who's on. Ugh. Allie the Ninja is playing one of the Final Fantasy titles. Final Fantasy X. Definitely can't go wrong there. And Final Fantasy's got about as much history as East does. And honestly, that's Final Fantasy X is in my top 3 of the series. So we should be in for a great time. Once again, folks, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I'll see you back tomorrow night when we continue E6, the Ark of Napishtim. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978, signing off.